So I forgot to open either of my Advents yesterday. Well, one of my Advents yesterday. So I opened two today. Yeah, yesterday was not it just wasn't a great day for recording. It was really cold outside. So I only did like half my steps, and then my fingers were so cold that I came inside. I think with wind chill it was 13 degrees Fahrenheit. So very, very cold. And then yeah, I just tried to get the kids to bed on time. Megwin was feeling really cold and her knee hurt, so I was a little bit concerned that she was getting sick. So we bundled her up on my craft room couch, and she basically laid out there and read The Tale of Despero and watched tablet and stuff. Today she feels better. She doesn't feel cold like that, but her knee still hurts. So we're still doing anti-inflammatories, and she's going to do distance learning today just so we can keep the every 4-hour anti-inflammatories going. Hopefully that'll help with the knee pain. So we're trying to get her to eat, because usually she eats breakfast at school. So she's having yogurt and complaining about it, that it tastes bitter, even though it's sweetened vanilla yogurt. And it has crumble top on it, and it has chocolate chips in it. Like, you can't eat candy for breakfast. Sorry, we don't do that. So that is what we're doing right now. Joshua's probably going to be really upset because if Sissy's staying home, he wants to stay home, not realizing that he didn't like distance learning, and it's really not the best thing for him. So we're still taking him to school, and Megwin is going to stay here and do her distance learning. Yeah, I have a really early meeting this morning, so I'm getting ready for that. And then I'll maybe try to check in a little bit later today, depending on how my schedule goes. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so excited. I happened to check today on my wish list for the Lego set for this year's Christmas Legos, which is the Elf Clubhouse. It's super cute. It's got like little bunk beds in the top, a waffle maker, a bunch of little different elves. It's basically like a secret clubhouse. And it's the third in the set that is Santa's Workshop, the gingerbread house and then the elf club house. So I got the gingerbread set purely by accident, that I'd been calling for the elf club house, and it's been sold out online for months. And they said, well, we don't have it, but we randomly got in 2 gingerbread houses from last year's Legos. And I was like, sold, put it on hold for me. So today, I just so happened to be checking my wish list. It was like still sold out online. So I was like, well, I'll just check local stores just to see if by some miracle they have it in stock. And they totally did. It was when my alarm went off to call at 10 a.m. So I called them and they're like, yep, we got some. So I was like, please put it on my hold list. So I got that. I got mohair on my eye. I have a lot of mohair on right now. I got this. No, this is alpaca. Sorry, it's alpaca merino. Fuzz held double, and then this is mohair silk held double. Got this. Anyway, so I had them put it on hold. I just picked it up. I picked up a couple of other things. They had random Lego head mugs, which the kids used to have plastic ones, but they got broken. Like the plastic eventually just broke off. I'd rather have a ceramic mug anyway, and the kids seem to be more delicate with them. So I got one for each of them so they can drink hot cocoa and their baby coffees out of those. That'll be fun. And I got cookie cutters that are Legos. That's going to be really fun to do sugar cookies with. And yeah, I also got the free train and the ice skating rink from purchasing at the store. So that was fun too. So lots of stuff to add to our winter Lego collection. Lots of fun to be had. I got a Lego birthday cake for Megwin, which I think will be fun to just bring out on birthdays. Yeah, super cool. So anyway, yeah, I have to drive home now and go back to work, but yay! So here's some of the stuff I got. This one is probably just going to be a communal Lego set because you can change the little flags to put the age. So I think we're going to just keep this one around and change out the little flags for days. So we probably will put this one together on Friday. Nope, I'm using the tape for wrapping. So no.
You know where the cardboard tape is?
I don't. Not in here. Nope, I don't see it in here.
I do know where it is out here.
No, I don't. I just said no. Okay. And then here's the little mugs I got. They're super cute. So fun. So I got 2 of those. children. Okay. I'm in my office because they can't leave me alone while I wrap things. So I have all the stuff wrapped that's surprises. So here's the ice skating rink I got. That was a free gift with purchase. That will be fun to add to the collection. I have the free gingerbread house that I got with purchase a couple years ago. It's super cute. It sells for like $200 on Amazon, which is ridiculous. It was free and it's tiny. But anyway, yeah, the only way you could get this Lego set is free with a purchase. And then I also got this little train, which is free with a purchase. So that'll be fun to have with the winter Legos. And every year I try to get the Christmas Village set, and this year they finally had this one in stock. So it's the Elf Clubhouse. I only started getting them when Megan was 5, so I think there's 11 total, and I have I have 5 of them. I must have missed a year in there. I don't know. I think that I missed the Winter Train one. There was one that was like based on the Polar Express, and I did not get that one when they still had it in stock. Oh god, I'm gonna break those mugs. Ridiculous, ridiculous, Nina. Come on. I need to go somewhere safe. So anyway, that's the one I don't have, but like I said, I have the 3 of this particular one, which is Santa's Workshop, the Gingerbread House, and the Elf Clubhouse. Super cute. So I think I'm gonna put those, get them set up on my bench out in the craft room. I think that'd be a good place to play with them. Just have to figure out something to keep Ada from jumping up on that side. I don't know. So anyway, that is the plan, and I think we'll put one or more of these sets together this weekend, because that would be a fun thing to film, and would be fun to do, and then have them out as decorations, and we play with them too. Now I do have 5. I've got 2 Christmas, no. I've got the Christmas Village, Winter Village, I've got Winter Village, Firehouse, then the 3 I just talked about. No. Yeah. I'm losing it. Anyway, and I want to put together my sheepy to go in my craft room, but maybe I'll save that for Christmas Eve. That would be fun. I kind of want to do that one by myself. And it's just going to sit in my craft room on my shelf and be happy little sheep. Because it's a brick heads, so it's just a gigantic single figure, which I've shown on the podcast, but I'm happy about it. Yeah. So we're supposed to get a lot of snow this evening, I think starting at around 7. So I'm going to try to get out and get Ada her walk. It's around 5 right now, and it's already super dark outside. And it's really cold. Like, when I went to the mall to pick up the Lego set, I forgot to bring mittens, and I was really sorry for that choice in the little bit of time I was out. Oh my goodness. So I think I'm going to make sure I get my big coat out, like my vintage coat from like, I don't know. It's old. But it's leather with like shearling, so it's really heavy. Once it drops into the teens, I start wearing that coat. So I'm gonna wear that, my snow pants, my snow boots, my wool socks, all of the wool and mohair, and I'm gonna go out and get my steps in because Ada won't sleep if I don't do that. And tomorrow is my last day of work before my vacation, so I have off the week of Christmas and the Friday before, so Friday of this week. So it should be good. And Friday, supposedly, the children will be at school. Fingers crossed. So my hope is to do the pajamas for the kids on Friday. I may bake some of Megwin's cakes on Thursday, depending. They already have a snow day. The school has already called a snow day. Oh my god. For them because of how much snow we're supposed to get. Anywhere between 11 and 18 inches, they said. So a lot, decent amount. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I'm getting distracted. But I have three different flavors of sponge to bake. So I do need to get started on that. And when I was coming home from the mall, I intended to stop and get maraschino cherries to do the cherry layer, but I forgot. I drove by the store and I had to get back for another call. So I don't have cherries. I do have strawberries. I have the dried strawberries and I have that stupid strawberry extract. So maybe I will try to make a strawberry cake. I think it would be good with a chocolate salted caramel. How do you say it? Salted caramel? I say caramel. I think it would be good with a chocolate, salted caramel, and vanilla layers. But I think Megan wants a fruit layer because she said Neapolitan. So I don't know. If we're stuck for 2 days in the house, like, we're going to figure out what we can do with what we've got. There will be vanilla and chocolate. I have the stuff for that. I just don't have the stuff for the fruit layer. I don't know. So we'll see what happens. All right. I need to get geared up to go outside and walk the dog. So I finished my walk. I'm getting ready to eat dinner now. My hair's all flat from being in my hat. Josh made some oven roasted potatoes and like a vegetable stir fry. So it looks like it has zucchini, tomatoes, bell peppers, mushrooms in it. So I'm going to eat that. I'm going to read a little bit of my book, work on my cowl. So I posted a picture on Instagram, but here's my progress. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm ready to start the plain stripe on it. For your edification, I'm using the Advent of Minis mini skeins from the Flies and Hellhounds Advent box, and I am alternating with an undyed skein of BFL Yak silk. I really like it. It's going to be a long tubular cowl. The pattern is Litmus Cowl by Amy from the Stranded podcast. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. And I think I have 2 more minis wound up. Yeah, 2 more. So I have Your Mine and To Whatever End wound up. And then I'm going to hopefully get through those tonight. And I will wind up another 4 minis. I'm doing them 4 at a time because that's the amount of colorways I can remember. I also am writing them in my notebook in order. That way, when I go back to look at my cowl, if I want to get full skeins or sweaters quantities or what have you, I know what the name of the colorway is. Also, in case Gabby does pre-orders, she usually posts pictures of all of them, but it would be nice to, then I can review in person to see how they knit up at my gauge. So that's what I'm going to work on this evening. I can't believe they said that to you, Ada. I mean, that was sassy. Who do they think they are? Eating a JoJo. This time, I thought to bring a little dish. This is a leftover icing cup from the pumpkin rolls that Trader Joe's had during, you know, pumpkin spice season. But the cups are perfect for little dishes. We also use them for watercolor cups or painting cups for the kids. Are you going to read The Tale of Despereaux? Do you want to read that book? You've managed to snorch it open with your nose. Yeah? Don't lose Sissy's place. Probably smells really good. I like the way library books smell too, Ada. Good job. Oh, peers and their boopers. They're very good with their noses. As evidenced by Ada's very sophisticated page turning. Is that book a real page turner? Is it? What'll happen? Will Despereaux make it out? You keep moving. Hey, now, let's read this Witcher book. I don't know about this Geralt guy. He's dreamy. Like my cowl? Yeah, you gonna lay down? Everything is secure? Okay, bye. Okay. So we started our first fire of the season in the wood stove.
Lift this up.
Be careful, buddy. Put it down gently. There you go. There's the eco fan going.
Some hardcore.
You can see it just starts turning, and there's nice warm air getting blown out this way. I can feel it all the way out to here, where my hand is. And it just helps circulate it in the room. Joshua's doing a workout. So, Megwin has a fever of 101.8. And Joshua is in here right now. We just finished watching a Coda video, as he calls it. So there's Super Cooper Sunday videos, and then we watched Gabby's Vlogmas Day 15. And yeah, Megwin is periodically telling me all of her woes from the other room. I am really hoping I don't get sick for my vacation, because because I have one more day of work. One more day. I've been really looking forward to this vacation so much. Just to be able to be at home and finish out the holiday and kind of do some fun stuff. So for the kids, like sew their Christmas pajamas and cast on a new sweater. Just hang out with Josh, do some baking. So I don't know, fingers crossed. At least we have masks. So I think, starting tomorrow when I go in to help take care of Meg, when I'm going to wear a mask just to be safe. So hopefully her fever doesn't get worse. It makes me feel better about keeping her at home because she had a sprained knee from yesterday that just wasn't feeling better. It's not really sprained, but she hit it on the bed when she was getting into the bed, like the bed frame. So like she had, some patellar inflammation and just discomfort. So we've been giving her Advil today, like every 6 to 8 hours. And I think that was masking that she was developing this fever, but it was good that we didn't send her to school with the temperature because obviously that's exactly what they tell you not to do. She didn't have one this morning, although we did think she felt maybe a little bit warm on her head, and she was saying she was really cold, but it was also really cold in the house this morning because it was in the teens last night. So obviously our house got colder even with the pellet stove running on 2 overnight, because the pellets won't last the whole night if we run it on a higher setting. So in the really, really cold winter, we sort of just accept that it's going to get colder, and then the oil turns on as an auxiliary to keep it above 60. Tonight we lit a fire, which I took some footage of earlier. So that's in the wood stove in the basement just to keep it warm down there. Obviously we have the bathroom with plumbing down there, and it does get a bit colder. So it was nice and toasty when I came up. And that'll probably burn, part of the night. So that will help also with overall house heat. And in case if we do lose power overnight with all of the snow, we can all go down into the basement and be warm. So yeah, I think I'm going to sign off here and lay down and go to sleep. I'm pretty tired. I want to rest. Made sure I took my vitamins. Fingers crossed. But it was a good day today. I feel like the Legos were a total win, and I needed a win. Yeah, and I wrapped a bunch of presents for the kids that came in today, Christmas and birthday. So Megan got some birthday gifts that came in. So yeah. All right, have a good night, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow.